Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is another drama roundup video. I feel like this week was super long because I was working all week. So some of these situations feel like a blur and I forgot that they even happened until I was getting all the content ready to make this video, and then I was like, wait, that happened this week. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting video. I feel like some of these situations were just really interesting to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into them. But before I do, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and please do turn on the post notifications so that you're notified of the next time that I post a video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So let's start off with a bang, shall we? This happened this week, which was surprising because I forgot that this even happened. But Adele was in some controversy. Now, if you don't know what happened, you're probably wondering, how in the world was Adele into some controversy? And, well, she got into some hot water this week, or maybe it was cold. Maybe it was lukewarm. Some people had different opinions. It was pretty shocking to me. But Adele was in the news and in the headlines because of cultural appropriation. Yes, Adele of all people. And this situation was very funny to me because as soon as I saw it, I was ready to clock hypocrisy. And lo and behold, there was hypocrisy to be clocked. So let me just go ahead and show you the photo that Adele posted on her Instagram. So when I first saw this picture, I thought that it was a paparazzi picture. I thought that she was caught in the act, but no, she posted this on her own Instagram page. And I thought, man, the gall of Adele to post this when she knows that a lot of people are going to be mad. But then I thought, wait, no, people only clock cultural appropriation when they don't like somebody. Case in point, Adele is clearly wearing Bantu knots. Clear as day. I have seen the Kardashians specifically being clocked for the same exact hairstyle. And yet Adele got way less heat than the Kardashians do. Yes, people made their jokes. Yes, the memes were very funny. I laughed very hard. Those memes were very funny. But nobody was necessarily mad. I didn't see anyone really mad. Why is it that when the Kardashians wear this, suddenly everyone's up in arms? Suddenly the Kardashians are racist. Suddenly they're cultural appropriators. But when it comes to Adele, she's appreciating culture. It's fine. She's appreciating culture. Riddle me that. I knew as soon as she posted this video, someone was going to have an excuse that they didn't have before. Suddenly they came up with an excuse. Suddenly I was seeing cultural appreciation versus cultural appropriation. What? Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that if the Kardashians do it, it's cultural appropriation. But when Adele does it, it's cultural appreciation. And then they came up with, oh, well, like she's doing it in celebration of a carnival and da-da-da-da-da. But I thought that you're not supposed to wear those. So you're telling me that if a white girl showed up to a Juneteenth festival with braids, y'all wouldn't clock her? Isn't that cool? Isn't that supposed to be celebrating the festival? Isn't that supposed to be celebrating the holiday? Isn't that supposed to be appreciation? No, a lot of people are being hypocrites. My thing is, if you're going to clock one person, clock them all. That's all I am saying. I just want people to be consistent. If you believe that hairstyles fall under the range of cultural appropriation, if you believe that Bantu knots fall under the scope of cultural appropriation, please stand with that. I have respect for anyone who clocks everybody who does it, because then it's like, okay, so you genuinely believe in this. What I don't respect whatsoever is when people pick and choose who they think is racist today and tomorrow. And you know what I'm saying? They come up with the same excuses. There's always suddenly something that excuses this person but doesn't excuse that person. No, if you believe that, stand in that. Make your morals clear, because a lot of people aren't making their morals clear. What are your morals? Where do you stand? Nobody knows, because you keep switching every 2 seconds. If someone else does it, suddenly it's fine. But when that person does it, it's not fine. I would have way more respect for people if they just said, I don't like it because I don't like that person wearing it, then it would make sense. But if you're just saying with a general, everybody who wears Bantu knots, if you're not black, don't wear them, then you better clock people that wear Bantu knots that shouldn't wear, like, you better clock everybody. It's that simple. So I found a lot of hypocrisy on Black Twitter, and I'm not here for it. I don't like that. Now, I'm still trying to wrestle with the idea of cultural appropriation myself. If you watched my K-pop video, I'll link that video down below just so that you can kind of understand my whole thinking behind cultural appropriation and my opinion. But I will always respect people who say, no, Adele can't wear Bantu knots just like the Kardashians can't. I have way more respect for people that say that than people who come up with excuses for Adele because they like her music, but they don't like the Kardashians for whatever other reason that they might have. I don't like the fakeness. I don't like that at all, and I am not part of the hive mind whatsoever. So that's just how I feel about the situation. Am I mad at Adele for wearing the Bantu knots? I'm not even sure yet. Again, I'll link that cultural appropriation video down below so that you can understand my thinking. But yeah, I was more so upset with the reactions from other people. So next in news, Selena Gomez released her Rare Beauty makeup line, which, spoiler alert, I will not be buying. She physically abused her ex-boyfriend and then played victim for years upon years. I have no interest in buying anything from that woman. But either way, she released her makeup. Good for her. If you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, I'm happy for you. I don't know what to say, but that's not the drama. The drama came when a lot of people were saying that her makeup looked like Rihanna's makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of like her products versus the products that people were comparing her products to from the Fenty beauty line, and then come back with the rest of my opinion on the situation. And yeah. Now I'm going to make this short and sweet. Do I think that she copied Fenty Beauty? No. Makeup packaging is extremely hard to make innovative nowadays, especially with how saturated the market is. She could have made packaging that was super innovative for a lot of lines that might be in Ulta, but an indie brand might have that packaging. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's just very hard to make innovative packaging. So do I believe that Rare Beauty was trying to copy Fenty Beauty? No. Do I think that Rare Beauty will have the range to copy Fenty Beauty? No. The reason why I believe that is, y'all know I don't like Selena Gomez. I've made it clear that I don't like her. If you don't know why, I have videos on it. But I don't really care for Rihanna that much, but I have more respect for Rihanna than I do for Selena Gomez. But, just in general, I think that just objectively, Rihanna has more star power. She is more known for her looks. Rihanna's always been more known for her looks, and her makeup line has an attitude to it. It has a spunk to it that I don't think that Rare Beauty has. A lot of people have been going out and buying a lot of her products, which great for her, like good for Selena, she's doing the thing. But it just doesn't seem like it fits her to have a makeup line. And that's just being as objective as it can possibly be. Like, she's not known for her makeup. So to come out with a beauty line, it felt like, okay, this is definitely a money grab. Now, a lot of makeup lines are money grabs, so that's neither here nor there, but she's not known for her looks. What is Selena Gomez known for? She's not known for her voice. Is she known for her acting? Yeah, she's known for Disney Channel 10 years ago. What is she known for? Being Justin Bieber's ex. Okay. Yeah, she's not really known for that much other than being Justin Bieber's ex, which is very interesting. So I don't know why she came up with the makeup line. I think that maybe it was a money grab. I think it was smart of her to not put her name on it. like that. She made it Rare Beauty to the Selena Gomez Beauty. But yeah, I don't think that she copied Rihanna. So I know I made a video about this earlier this week, but I did just want to touch on the Tyler Joseph situation once again. Tyler Joseph, he's part of 21 Pilots. He was basically being called out for not using his platform on Twitter and on Instagram and on social media to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement. So he made a cute little joke where he was like, oh, you guys wanted me to use my platforms, and busted out some platform heels and said, oh yeah, like, now I'm using my platform, guys, basically joking about his fans wanting him to speak out about the Black Lives Matter movement and speak out against police brutality, which, I think any decent human would do. I feel like if you have an issue with people being upset about police brutality, you are objectively a very bad person. It's just that simple. And so, yeah, I made a video about this situation, but to sum it up, I think that his response was completely in poor taste. I do not like the man now. I will never listen to 21 Pilots. It's really that deep for me, because I feel like when you joke about the Black Lives Matter movement in that way and then come back with, guys, of course I believe in Black Lives Matter and like mental health, like it's cheap. It's totally cheap. It was a horrible response. He doesn't have any of my respect personally, just because it's like, it's clear you don't care. And if you don't care about my life, why should I care about your music or care about supporting you or care about anything about you? So that's how I feel about that situation. On to the next. Next, we have Liam Payne's engagement to girlfriend Maya Henry. Now, this is normal news. Congratulations. I wouldn't be talking about this if I didn't think that it had any type of drama or controversy surrounding it. And the reason why there is drama and controversy surrounding this particular engagement is because of the fact that Maya is 19 and Liam is 27. Now, just to put it in perspective, I am older than Maya, which is very funny to me. That's a funny thing to like ponder, that basically I did have a chance with Justin Bieber. That hurts. But yeah, Maya is 19. She was born in 2000, so she's turning 20 this year, but later in the year. And Liam is a 27-year-old father who has a child in school. So just to give you kind of a perspective of why people are kind of upset at this engagement, and they've been upset at this relationship ever since it really first started, was because of the age difference. Now, here's my hot take. I think a lot of people are, again, being very hypocritical when it comes to this relationship. Don't tell 18-year-old girls that they are old enough to have an OnlyFans and post naked pictures of themselves and have 50-year-old men pay for them, but then tell this girl that she can't have a relationship with a 27-year-old. Make up your mind. Is she an adult or is she not? A lot of people try to claim that you're an adult at 18, that you are old enough to do a lot of things at 18. Want to lower the drinking age, want to lower this age, want to lower the smoking weed age, but you're not mentally mature enough to have a relationship with a 27-year-old man. Make up your mind. People are saying that he's grooming her. I think that that is a stretch. And again, I don't prescribe to using extremely harsh language like grooming, or I've even seen people use the word pedophilia to describe certain people unless it's clear and unless I have a clear definition of what that means. I don't think that I don't know that there's any grooming here. And to use such language is very damaging, and I wouldn't do that. Is there an age gap? Yes. Do I think that it's necessarily the best idea to have a relationship between a 27-year-old guy and a 19-year-old girl? It depends. I can't even say that. There's nothing illegal about it. Is there anything illegal about it? I just I don't like that. I see so many people say, well, you're an adult at 18. You need to move. You can move out at 18. You should do this at 18. You can do that at 18. But then you're suddenly not an adult in other situations. I just would like people to keep the same energy. And again, with the situation, I don't really know what my energy is yet. So that's why I can't really make a concrete statement. But what I don't like and I don't appreciate is people being very hypocritical, especially young girls. Like, I've seen so many young girls who are like, this is grooming, da 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 da. Like, you don't literally you're not in love with Liam Payne or Harry Styles, who is way older than you, or Justin Bieber. Like, don't sit up here and try to act like if Justin Bieber didn't knock down your door right now, you wouldn't open, answer, and marry him the next day. Like, don't play and pretend. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sit up here and try to act holier than thou and self-righteous when it comes to the situation, when I know a lot of people would probably take the same opportunity that Maya is taking. And then, people are speculating as to when they did start dating, if she was 17 or not, which then that would be, I think, an issue, especially because Maya is American and, she wasn't technically legal, even though the age of consent is 16 in a lot of states. But listen, I just think that people are taking it too far, with criticizing this relationship as harshly as they are, especially without having full details or anything like that, and really just going off of definitions that they don't know and using words with definitions that they don't understand or have, really tried to grasp. So yeah, hopefully it works out. Hopefully they have a nice, happy life and they don't get divorced. Now, next, I also made a video about this situation, which I will link in the description down below. I literally just came out with it yesterday. But Tana Mojo posted an apology video for the things that she's been accused of. She's been accused of being microaggressively racist and things of that nature by fellow YouTubers and former friends. And so she decided to post an apology video after months of this situation just kind of lingering, after she had literally said that she would make an apology video as soon as possible, but she decided to wait like a month to make it. And it was trash. As you can see by the dislikes, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like how insincere she felt in the video. And on top of that, on Twitter, she literally went back on the apology and basically said, Keemstar gave her advice and basically said that she shouldn't have apologized, and she said that's great advice. So she didn't really mean any of it. So just to sum up what I kind of said in my other video, again, if you want to watch kind of an in-depth me kind of explaining what she actually said in the video, I will go ahead and link that in the description below. But I just think that Tana Mojo is a very disingenuous person. She's a very selfish person. She doesn't have much moral ground to stand on, and I don't think that she's a good person whatsoever. So I have no respect for her, and I don't have respect for anyone who believes that an apology video is really just pandering to an audience rather than taking accountability for your actions, which she refused to do the entire video. I've never supported Tana Mojo. I never will. Even taking away the racism, she is a liar, a manipulator, a scammer. She literally is a horrible example, role model for her young fan base, and I don't think that she should have a platform. So yeah, that's how I feel about that situation. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about the new music that came out this week. I know I don't usually do this in drama roundup videos, but I was so pleasantly surprised at the amount of music that came out. Big Sean is one of my favorite rappers. He's been one of my favorite rappers for a very long time. I'm not the type to really listen to rap music that much, just because I just don't vibe with it. I listen to Paramore and Tame Impala and stuff like that. Like, that's more my jam. I listen to everything, but rap music, at least right now, I haven't really been into that much. But Big Sean is one of my favorite rappers, so when he came out with this album, I was very excited, and I've gotten through like half of it. He came out with like 20 something songs on the album, so there was a lot on it, and I already have music that like I definitely really like from the album, and I think that he has a lot to say, and I'd highly suggest that you listen to it if you want to listen to like some good rapping. It's called Detroit 2, and I'm just very excited for him for that project. And then also Bryson Tiller came out with new music, and it was really good. And I was like, wow, Bryson, yes, finally, goodness gracious, feed us. I've been wanting him to feed us for so long, and he's feeding us anytime we out with the new album. So that's very exciting. It's giving me like Bryson Tiller and Big Sean dropping. It's giving me like back when I was in like freshman year of high school and like sophomore year of high school. Like I used to listen to them a lot, so it's very nostalgic for me. And then SZA dropped a new song. I was so excited, y'all. Can't even, like, I was living, absolutely living. But then what made me literally, like, my entire existence was handed to me, and the serotonin that I've been missing in my brain since like 2007 came back when the Popstar music video by Drake and DJ Khaled dropped. And you're like, why the Popstar music video? Like, what's important about that? Well, it's because Justin Bieber starred in it. Like, can we just appreciate? Can we just look and just say, wow, that is a man. That is a man. The amount of positivity that Justin Bieber has been receiving after this video dropped, I was so happy. You know, a lot of people have been saying that he looks like a crackhead and looks homeless, which, by the way, is kind of disgusting. We literally talked about this last week, but a lot of people were saying the same thing about Chadwick Boseman, and then he died of colon cancer. And a lot of people are saying Justin Bieber, he looks gross, he looks like he's homeless, he looks like he hasn't showered. Turns out he was fighting Lyme disease, literal Lyme disease, and people still had the nerve to call him a crackhead and call him homeless and things like that after finding out that he had Lyme disease. And then Chadwick Boseman dies of colon cancer that nobody knew he had, after people had been saying the same things about him. So let's not say these things about how I don't talk about people's looks at all anymore. Like, I got that out of my vocabulary in like high school. Like, I realized I really should not do that. That is one of the cheapest things that you can say about someone. And even if someone isn't going through anything, even if they're perfectly healthy, it's still just like saying something about how someone looks is just gross in general. So, you know, I hated seeing how people would talk about how he looked. Even his own stans, I used to get really upset, because just in general, we don't talk about how people look. Like, that's such a cheap shot. But in this video, he brought back the Bizzle. He brought back the 2014 vibes, the bad boy vibes, but it was like married and healthy, just fine bad boy vibes. And I was like in love, obsessed. I've watched that video a few times now. I'm probably gonna watch it after I make this video. So yeah, I'm obsessed. The 2009 Belieber has come back in me. I'm very excited about this new chapter in my life. Thank you, Justin Bieber, because I needed that boost of energy, and now I feel like a new resurrected Belieber. So that was a great thing that happened this week. So that is it for this video. Please enjoy this obligatory picture of Justin Bieber as I close out. But yeah, this week was very interesting. A lot of very interesting conversations being had on social media. A lot of good music. So it was a pretty interesting week. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next week for another drama roundup video. Please do give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of each of these situations. Please do subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications so that you are notified of the next time that I post a video. So yeah, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!